There's a saying I love. Anxiety is a terrible storyteller. It spins tales about the future that never come true, replays old chapters you've already survived, and drowns out the quiet, beautiful moments happening right now. But here's the thing. You don't have to let it narrate your life. Today, we're wrapping up with the final tools to help you reclaim the pen and write your own story. Let's talk about food, but not in the way you might expect. This isn't about strict diets or counting calories. It's about noticing how what you eat fuels your anxiety or soothes it. Take my buddy, Sam. At 70, he'd gotten into the habit of skipping breakfast, drinking 6 cups of coffee by noon, and eating dinner at 9 p.m. No wonder he felt jittery and exhausted. His doctor suggested a simple fix: eat like you're caring for a loved one. So Sam started making oatmeal with berries every morning, swapped his afternoon coffee for herbal tea, and ate dinner before sunset. Within weeks, he said his evening anxiety melted like butter on toast. Here's why it works. Your gut and brain are in constant conversation. Skipping meals? That's like hanging up on the call. Too much caffeine. It's shouting static into the receiver. Try this today. Eat something within an hour of waking, even a banana or a handful of nuts. Swap one caffeinated drink for decaf or water with lemon. Notice how sugar or processed foods make you feel. For many, they spike anxiety like a roller coaster. You're not aiming for perfection, just curiosity. Treat your body like a trusted friend, not a problem to fix. Anxiety thrives on chaos. But here's a secret. Your brain craves rhythm, especially as we age. A predictable routine isn't boring. It's a safety net. Let me tell you about my Aunt Clara. After retiring, her days felt shapeless, sleeping in, napping randomly, staying up late scrolling news that stressed her out. Then she read about circadian hygiene and decided to try it. Now, she wakes up at the same time every day, even weekends, eats meals at regular times, turns off screens by 8 p.m. and reads or listens to jazz instead. Within a month, she told me, I feel like I've got the reins back. The days don't just happen to me anymore. Your turn. Pick one anchor for your day. Maybe it's a morning walk, a 10 p.m. bedtime, or lunch at noon sharp. Stick to it for a week. Your brain will start whispering, ah, there's the rhythm I remember. Now let's pause here. If you're feeling overwhelmed, that's okay. You don't need to tackle all 7 steps at once. Start with one breath, one meal, one tiny rhythm. Because here's the truth. Anxiety shrinks in the face of small, consistent acts of care. And let's not forget the biggest tool of all, your story. The fact that you're here, right now, tells me you're a fighter. You've weathered losses, reinvented yourself, loved deeply. Anxiety doesn't erase that. It's just a chapter, not the whole book. So tonight, before bed, I want you to do 2 things. First, look in the mirror and say, I'm still here. And that's enough. Second, think of one tiny win from today, even if it's just getting out of bed or trying a new tea. Write it down, whisper it to your cat, or share it with us in the comments. Because your wins, they matter. If this resonated with you, hit that like button. It lets me know I'm not just talking to myself here. Subscribe and ring the bell so we can keep walking this path together. And remember, you are not your anxiety. You're the person who survived it, fought it, and shown up anyway. That's not just strength, that's legendary. Here's to your calm, your courage, and the quiet joy of a life lived on your terms.